Hi. Nearly 2 years ago, I quit my corporate job to help with my mom's business. I studied 2 degrees, and after that, I worked in finance for 5.5 years. And after a while, living in someone else's dream, I finally quit. And I quit to help with my mom's business. She is working two businesses. One is very physically demanding, and I thought I can help her build up her other business so that she can retire and I can take care of her because she sacrificed everything for us. She moved to a new country for us. She's worked her whole life. Growing up, I hardly ever saw her. And I started working when I was pretty young, when I was 13, to help her out. And it's been my dream to retire her. So when I quit, I thought everything would work out if I worked hard, grew her business, and everything would fall into place. But these last 2 years have completely humbled me. I had no idea what I was doing, and still have a lot of limiting beliefs. The progress was much slower, and I thought to myself a lot, did I make the biggest mistake of my life? Especially talking to my friends who are still in the industry and seeing where they are now. And while all that was happening, a year ago, I broke my leg. I spent the rest of my saving on my surgery. I couldn't walk for a while. And that really took me to the rock bottom because losing my mobility feels like I'm losing the last bit of control I had. So I've been procrastinating a lot, and just yesterday I broke up with someone I thought I would spend the rest of my life with. And that's probably what pushed me to make this video. Because now I feel like I have to leave the version of my life that I thought was finally seeing light. There were days where I was genuinely feeling so embarrassed of my own life. And I realized that even if I had to do it again, I would still make this choice because deep down in my heart, even with all the stress, I know that this is the right choice. Starting over is not the worst thing that can happen to anyone, but staying in a life that no longer feels right is. And even though I'm scared all the time, I think for the first time in my life, I'm actually being really honest with myself. And I don't have the perfect plan right now. I am in the middle of a massive mess. I am rebuilding my life in real time, and I want to share that journey and hopefully reach someone who is probably going through the same thing. If you're feeling behind in life and grieving over relationships, leaving a career, reinventing yourself, I would love to share my journey with you and hopefully for you to find comfort in that and know that you're not alone. And maybe our life did fall apart, but we're still here. And I don't really know what's going to happen next, but I am really excited for the next chapter. And I hope to share that with you. So let's see where this goes.